lagi mau berangkat subuh-subuh ke Singapura, guys. Mau foto paspor dulu. HP perwakilan siapa? Hi, we are already in Changi Airport and we're heading off to the transit place. Maybe I will take a look on my friends in front of me. So we spent around 2 hours inside the aircraft before. When we are in Jakarta, it's around 5:25 and we arrived in Singapore at 8:10. We really feel comfort because we actually can sleep inside the aircraft and hopefully we can also get some rest here. Okay, so hello everyone. I am Adzra. I think the background is not really good. I am currently having sit in a part of the Changi Airport, which is the Jewel. I forgot what is the fountain's name. It is the place where we actually will see a lot of fountains which came from several sizes, from the small up to the large one. Actually, my friends are waiting for that water fountain, but it will go out. It will burst around an hour later. So we will have a really calming time here to watch from outside of the building, to see green scenery, refresh our eyes, and maybe to spend our time. I would like to tell a story about what I did for this exchange. So sorry if the camera is too close because I'm using another Android phone, which is Vivo, and I think it couldn't be 0.5 times, so my face is very big here. It's okay. I am Adzra Aurellya Firdhausya. You can call me Adzra. Currently, I'm studying in the 5th semester in Accounting Universitas Gadjah Mada. And let me tell you a story about how could I search for this exchange student. Actually, in the beginning of 2022, I haven't planned anything to do student exchange. And as an international undergraduate program student, actually, Universitas Gadjah Mada obliged me to follow international programs to graduate, but then it's paid. I will take it around the 7th semester. It means like it's next year. But then during the 5th year, I should finish the obligatory subjects first. So I couldn't go out from this country. And then suddenly, I met the event. It's called Indonesia International Student Exchange. The second batch, they offer the trip to South Korea. Actually, the branding is not really that enhancing because why? Most of the youth programs, especially student exchange, is actually oftenly posted in youth forum social medias. It is being tagged and it contains a lot of likes. It maybe have 2,000 likes and more, and the hashtags are very much. It will be shared around the group of faculties, a group of maybe of our alumni in our SMA or SMP, but then I think IISE is very personal, it's very private, so the thing is, you should always explore the institution who offers you student exchange by contacting the alumni if they have, and also being active to ask the admins. So maybe I will put the post where I met IISE for the first time, and actually I have shared the post in my Instagram story, but then a little of my friends joined that. So yeah, I'll just continue to register on that program. And at the first glance, actually, I'm not really sure about the program because why? I have a really bad stigma on going outside because in the news, it showed us like a lot of negative information about going outside, whether you're being kidnapped or another things that's quite scary, related to terrorism maybe and others, but then I'm really positive to this program. I finally registered to the program, and some obligatory files that we will submit is the first thing. There is no IPK, there is no academic achievements, whether you're 3.0 or above or below it. And then I think CV matters. So what did you do? The list of your achievements, it came from your organization experiences, it comes from your scholarships, grants, and then you could also submit your competition achievements. And also maybe if you have the experience to be a speaker in an event, you could upload that. So I will give you a framework to do that. I have listed a lot of my experiences during the first year of university, and yes. So here is my friend, his name is Randy. We stopped until the story about what to submit in IISE. And then after you did the first phase is to submit your documents. What is the second phase? Is it interview?
Yeah.
Interview, okay. So I think, how many are the registrants? 30 people? Documents.
Yeah.
30, and then after 30 we are being finalized to 10.
Yeah.
10 until that the finalized thing is 6 finalists will go to the Korea for student exchange on fully funded team. And for the interview, I will spill some of the questions. What I remember is what did you do during your university year, and then the most iconic thing is they ask you on if you are being elected as a Minister of Education, what will you do? Is it right?
Yes.
And then what is another question that you remember?
Maybe in my question is he asked me about my major.
My major,
Yeah, about my major, and then my activity in outside organization and others, and also my prestation when I'm in college.
Yeah.
So just tell about what is your experience. Just basic.
So we could conclude that experience matters. You couldn't be scared like, Kak takut ambis nih, takut dikira kayak sok rajin kalau ikut lomba, ikut kegiatan. No, because it will be your portfolio, and it should be good if you will prepare all of these things from the first semester. So on the first semester, you do not need to focus on academics only, but then you follow organizations. It could be inside the university or outside, and it's fine. You could try anything. I think that's the key. And what can I summarize up is actually we as a normal people, we could always demonstrate a really good saying about what we say, like our dream is like this, our project will be like this, but actually the jury who interview us knows what are we doing, and God is always seeing what we do. I think this interview selection matters most. It really changed my perspective on how could I build a critical opinion about the question before. If you are elected as a Minister of Education, what will you do? I answer, this is my answer, maybe this could help you also. I see from my friends, I'm aware that actually young generations are very good in their technological achievements. They're really adaptive to the digital skills that are needed nowadays, but then they really didn't have a strong part on their ruh or their spirit. So sometimes they have a lot of problems in their mental health, and then they're not really strong. They have a lot of mental insecurities and others, and it makes them quite weak. They feel demotivated. They do not want to have a change. They are not critical. So I think there are a lot of things that should be built from the youth. From their mindset, from their ruh, and I think religion is also important, because why? We as a general society wants a person with ethics, but then our curriculum didn't follow those ethics obligation. They just want to have curriculum merdeka. Graduates should work successfully, graduates should fulfill the industry, but then I think it's not really that priority. We could have a lot of skills, but then do not forget the ethics, because when you leave the ethics, it will be producing a problematic society. I think that's my answer. So after that, you should always make sure that you are memantaskan diri. So God will see your bravery on challenging your dreams, on achieving it, and He will see on how you work hard for everything, not for the scholarship to the student exchange only, but then on how you adapt to your amanah in your organization or in university, on how you are being so ambitious with your competitions, and you will show that by these competitions, by these events, I'm not really giving impact to my own, but also to another person. So the mindset here is to always base your activity to not only impact to your own personal needs, but also to everyone. So what I did, I didn't want to do some riya or some things like called arrogancy. But then after I did some business competitions, I would like to share to my friends, and I have a big dream that everyone in my faculty, the first thing is my faculty, I would like them to understand what are the things matter now, especially to learn about the business scope, the business trends, and they should be able to do business cases because it's really important for their career preparation and for them to be critical. And I think it's not really being discussed in the classes after I spent 5 semesters in my university, and I hope this argument did not show any negative of my current study in Yogyakarta. So yeah, I think that's my reason. Do not forget to just have a strong willingness to do those things. Do not be insecure, do not be scared, like you will be scared if you are being bullied to your friends. Kamu terlalu rajin, kamu terlalu ambisius, at the end no one cares about what your next step, because everyone have their own journey, and 4 years of the undergraduate study is very short, so you should maintain that. I think that's from my small talk regarding the exchange. I will upload our journey for the next 6 days with my friend, one of the Miss Randi, and I would learn a lot from my friends outside UGM. Bye!